morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the Tyrant's Grasp, our remastery of the first edition adventure, Tyrant's Grasp, for these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and allow us to do all these cool, fun, crazy, and amazing games. Guys, say hello to the folks at home. Say hello to the folks at home. Say hello to the folks at home once I unmute you. Sorry, that was on me.
Oh, sure.
Hello, Jen!
Hello.
We're still here.
Sorry, it's on me. I was like, oh no, I didn't hit the button, and then I raced my mouse on its long journey from the top right-hand side of my left screen, and it was like, you know, one of those Indiana Jones movies where the red dot was like sort of following. I was like, dun, 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 but I couldn't draw a straight line to the mark, so I went way past it down at the bottom of my screen. Then I didn't know where my mouse went, so I started looking around, but I was moving it around the edge of my screen, so I lost entirely track of it, and then I found it, because that was my journey just then, and I wanted to share it with you. See, anything could be a story. And speaking of telling stories, let me tell you about some guys who make storytelling a lot of fun when you are doing role-playing games. Smooth, Michael. Yeah, thanks, Mike. High five. We have, of course, our sponsors. We have Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here. All of our character tokens and stuff are made using an incredible 3D model making software that allows you to design, create, and 3D print your very own character models. So all of these characters here can be printed. Or if you, like me, prefer to do your games online in the virtual space, then you can also make them into tokens, such as the ones I have made here. We then also have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that we are listening throughout the course of the game. All of these help my players immerse into the session and allow us to do all the cool stuff. Ire seemed to have been gesturing to say, I want to hear some music, so I say, yes, let's do some music stuff. Let's go with, this one's a nice one. It is called Music for Emotive Storytelling, Fireside Tales, Track 1, composed by Barry Doublé, or Barry Doblet, depending. I like Doublé.
It's got that lovely French ring to it.
Yes, this was done by Barry Doublé. Or as we'd like to call him in Australia, Bazza.
Oh, see, that's lovely.
So there you go. Okay. So, yeah, Sirenscape does, of course, make things very, very cool, very, very awesome. So go check them out. Then we have, of course, our lovely VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, which you can see behind me. Covers all of the rules, all of the stuff that we love to see when it comes to our Pathfinder adventures, dice rolls, the rule systems, quick references, and, of course, automated calculations of some of the math and mechanics so that I can focus on what really matters, and that is my players having a great time. So go check out Fantasy Grounds as well. Now, before we kick off, we of course want to meet the characters that are going to be in today's session, because no adventure is complete without our main cast of chaotic characters. And we're going to start with the missing person, and that is of course our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy, who plays the role of Logrez, the Paladin. He is a champion of Saturday or Iomade? He's a champion. I just don't remember which god he worshipped. But yes, anyway, he is trying his best to earn the title, to live up to the title of Sir Logrez, which he was awarded just before the terrible catastrophe that gripped his town, killing all but our present company. So yeah, that was played by Matt. We then have Reese, who is played by Laura Bones. Who will tell you about Reese?
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm Laura Bones, and I play Reese, who's a farmer. He's down on his luck. A little bit down on his luck, farmer. And he's found himself here in this place, and it's terrifying and horrible all at once, and he wants to go home, but also doesn't want to go home because there's nobody there, and that's also equally as terrifying. So, and he's getting angry about things, more and more so as time goes on. So we'll see how that plays out. That's me. Hi.
All right, thank you. And next up, we have taking on the role of the delightful dwarven couple, Grandpa Cairn and Threna. We have, of course, our dear friends Twiff and Ire Janasi. Let's start with Twiff.
Hey, yes, I am Quith. I am playing Cairn. He is a guardian. He is a curmudgeonly old dwarf who ran the sword and board with his lovely wife Nan, and is trying to keep everyone safe so that we can get back to our former town and figure out what the fuck happened to everyone and why they're all dead, if they're all actually all dead, why we're not dead, and all of that fun stuff.
Hello, I'm Erin Janassi. I'm playing Thraina Stoneheart, sorry. I know my name, sure I do. And she is really kind of enjoying this taste of being back in the adventuring game, having been a retired guard for quite a number of years and running the B&B with Pampa. So we shall see how all of this unfolds.
All right, and next up we have taking on the role of the Holy Cleric to Sarenrae, goddess of healing, second chances, and fire, the dwarf Ulfgren, played by our dear friend Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello. Yep, I play Ulfgren. He is a cleric, obviously, but he's also a student of religion, and he's a collector, and he loves finding little baubles and things that he can take home. Sometimes they're things that he shouldn't remove.
It's true, it's true. All right, Lucas, for a great big shiny red hero point, I need you in the next 10 seconds to tell me what they call someone who is a scholar of religious things.
Oh, that's a great question. Let me think. I got 6 seconds. All right. I don't know.
Oh, that is your time up. The word is theologist.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
It is a theologist. I, for one, actually studied a little bit of theology for no reason whatsoever, just as a personal interest during my time where I was studying, where I wanted to study cryptozoology. And of course, part of studying cryptids and stuff like that would also be to study the supernatural. And studying the supernatural also led into religion, which a whole bunch of things, which was very, very, very funny because I would run rings around the Jehovah's Witnesses that would show up at my house. They would do stuff like they would come to my house and knock on my door and be like, sir, have you ever asked the question why God lets terrible things happen in our world? And I'm like, I don't think God makes or allows terrible things to happen. I simply think that terrible things do happen. I prefer to think that God gives us the tools that we need in order to overcome whatever adversity the world has prepared for us despite his great works. We have been given free will, a wonderful blessing and a great and powerful tool, and it's up to us to decide how we use it. God is strength, but even greater than that was the strength he gave us to look after ourselves. And these guys are like, yeah, we got a pamphlet? And I'm like, go away. It's like, if you don't want to have a conversation, you don't have to have a conversation. Don't stand at my fucking door telling me some shit. Anyway, it's fine. Oh, I had a great conversation when they asked me about the devil, but I'll talk about that another time. Anyway, by the way, if anyone is religious and is unsubscribing to my channel, I'm so sorry, but I don't care. Okay, then we go to last but certainly not least, who's probably muted themselves because they're probably laughing at me. We have Callie, who plays the role of Satori.
Dag, I would never. Not in my life have
Nah.
I ever laughed at you.
No, you would never mock me relentlessly.
With you. Never at you, though.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Do you think he believes me? Yes, so, Satori. She is, she has worked at the Sword and Board with Karen and Karen and Thraina, and she is a summoner of things, but a very specific thing. And she is always with her very quiet, very stoic, very cloaked, covered, hooded companion, Yuri, who is just a really swell guy. And, yeah.
That's true. I've never asked this, but is there ever an intention to, quote-unquote, reveal Yuri?
Yes.
Like, yeah, okay. All right, no, just curious. All right, well, okay, sorry guys, 1 second. This is gonna be gross. Okay, so just as a fun fact, in order to take my meds for a lot of stuff, I have to eat food. I don't normally eat breakfast. Normally, I have like juice or some sort of like smoothie in the morning. That's kind of my go-to. So now I have to eat solid food, which I hate. So I've started indulging in nuts in the morning. I'll have like a handful of variety of nuts, peanuts, Brazil nuts, cashew nuts, whatever. And then I will take my meds. The trouble with eating nuts as your choice breakfast is they get stuck in your gums like freaking everywhere, and they sort of show up when you don't expect it. When you're on stream and you're just sitting there going, I almost got it, and you're just tonguing your own fucking mouth. It looks fucking gross, you know. So I just thought I'd share that with you, that little moment I had.
Tonguing
those little
your own
flosser
fucking
things.
mouth, I definitely laughed at, but come on.
It's exactly what the fuck it is. Anyway, yeah, but your tongue belongs in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything about that. Like, you know, little things like, you know, did you know that you're, you know, technically every time you speak, you taste your skeleton a little. It's true. Think about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, but seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just wondering, in the darkness of what night, your mind goes to these thoughts.
I mean,
I'm just wondering.
just happens, man. like I don't know. I sit there and I'm just like, I'm licking my skeleton when I'm talking almost every time. And now that I'm conscious of it, I'm doing it intentionally, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, see? There you go. You're just like, is that what all my skeleton tastes like? Maybe. Anyway, it doesn't because it has enamel, but, you know, enamel ruining things. Anyway, good. Let's enjoy that. Schoolia has given us some plot twists, which of course is a great reminder that I need to get the fuck on with it. And we have donations, and these donations are a way for me as the DM to allow you, the audience, to participate and have a little bit of fun with us and come along on our journey to play this game. Now, we don't like people who just watch and sort of, you know, I mean, we do like them, but, you know, we want you guys to feel like you're a part of the table just as much as anyone else. So we have a number of ways that you can interact with the game while we play. We have inspiration, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, tons of stuff for those of you who want to just watch the channel and earn channel points. They are there for you guys to use at any time, and they have saved my players bacon so many times. So thank you if you've already used them, and, you know, just watch the show and gain more. Then for those of you who want to donate towards the DAG survival check, which is at a whopping 66%, which is actually really freaking good. We are getting close to the end of the month, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we probably have no problem doing it to crack the 1K mark, but you know, we'll see how we go. But we have, of course, our monetary donations up here, starting with our hero points and jinx points. Hero points are for the players, jinx points are for me. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that's not in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. Oh, look, there we go. Freaking awesome. Thank you so much, IT. Oh, Cookie and IT. Stop. Okay, hold on, wait. Thank you, first of all, so much for your donation. That wasn't supposed to be a challenge. I meant we are getting close to the end of the month, and, you know, I was confident in that I would get that. But thank you, you amazing people, you, for the tongue in the mouth bit. Thank you. Okay, so hero points. We'll do that. Then we have our plot twist and plot twist and hero reward for $10. Plot twists, as Schoolie has donated, has been used to draw from our I keep saying harrow and fucking thing. Our plot twist deck, which is filled with a bunch of narrative plot twists that I will use in the game. We have 2 coming this way, which we have an unwelcomed arrival. Interesting. Okay. And we have for our next one, oh, this one's just too easy. I love that one. Nightmare. Very appropriate given our heroes are running into a big tower filled with nightmares. So, you know what, Schoolie? Let's do this. because you've donated so many of these, and this is, again, something that is just too easy for me to do here, right? Because I am clearly very skilled and I have the greatest improvisational skills. They are the best. No one else improvs like I do. Anyway.
I just rip him out a little hearing that voice.
Oh my god.
Look, I've never done that.
I'm so triggered.
I've never done that voice, but anyway,
it's good though. It's
thank you,
terrifying.
Thank you. Schoolie, I want you to give me a nightmare, a phobia, a source of what this nightmare improvisation will be, and I will add that one. I will give my players trigger warnings where available, so I will give you, like, if Schoolie says something like, something incredibly grotesque or whatever, which I don't think he will. Schoolie is, not that kind of character, is he? Maybe, who knows? I'll send a message in chat and then just be like, hey, is this cool? And then you guys can let me know. All right, so we got those two, and the other $10 donation, is a draw from the Harrow deck, which is a prophecy deck that if our heroes will draw a prophecy, they can then use their GM powers to bring that prophecy to life. So there's that. $20 is a coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and at 20 is how we do it. $50 is a boss buff and magic item, which is where I will increase the difficulty of a fight the group is having, making the terrain difficult, making the parameters of victory change, and if they defeat it, they will gain a magic item. And then we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item will be... Ooh, I like this idea. I am going to give the ability for Yuri to not die ever. Now, what this means is I will give Yuri an ability. It'll be called Waking the Dead. Waking the Dead is an ability that when Yuri dies, instead of disappearing and vanishing as Eidolons tend to, Yuri will be able to restore a certain amount of life. In doing so, will also restore Satori to a certain amount of life. The way this works is when they go down, they will make dying checks. Whenever Satori succeeds in their dying check, not only will they, sort of stabilize, Yuri, who will also be there as well, will stabilize too. Then they will gain temporary hit points equal to 1d4. Not much, but enough to get you back up, but also get Yuri back up. That way, they don't need to spend time summoning and doing all that ritual stuff. So basically it's, basically just a way to keep coming up and down, I think. That's going to be good. Cool. Sick. Love that. All right, let's get into the game because we're a little bit late. So, without any further ado, let's change the music up here a little here. We then have some donations to process. We have IT, who has given a natural 20 to me for my tongue joke. Thank you. I love that. We then have Cookie Mon Steve with an $85 donation. That is going to fully load our table with nat 20s and hero points. God freaking damn, Cookie. That is incredibly generous of you. And you know what? As an extra special service, I will also... There we go. I'm not sure if you gave it because I didn't stop to calculate. I trust your math. I will also give one to Logres, even if Logres isn't here as well, unless you already pay for it. In which case, it's fine. There we go. All right, everything is locked and loaded. How about the feelings as though you're forever shrinking and everything else is getting larger? Oh, you're challenging me. Okay. So the feeling is there a name for that phobia? Someone Google that. Is there a name for the fear of continually shrinking or having the world grow larger? Interesting. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Without any further ado. Here we go. This is the...
So I see that megalophobia is a fear of large objects,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously agoraphobia of open spaces.
Yep. I think megalophobia is kind of there, but a fear that one is shrinking is kind of what we're looking at, I guess, a little bit more.
Phobia.
What's that?
Phobia.
Miniphobia.
Just making it up.
Reductophobia.
Yeah, I was going to say the clinical or specific term for literal irrational fear of physically shrinking.
Or vanishing entirely. Okay. All right. That's what we're gonna do. So, let's dive in. When last we left off, our heroes were in Salagazara's scriptorium, a university which our heroes had been exploring in order to try and seek out and dethrone Mrs. Petipalp, someone who had overthrown Salishahara's position as the head researcher here. She originally intended to research dreams, and as the dreams sort of became more and more prominent and stuff like that, she would then like study how they interacted, how they could interact with the realities around them. But instead, Mrs. Petipalp had her sights set on something else. Not only did she take up the offer to betray Salasahara on behalf of Michenta, the psychopomp Katrina who is hunting our heroes down, but she now intends to research nightmares instead of dreams, filling the once proud library with all kinds of horrific nightmarish beings. As our heroes have explored, they found not only a hellhound, which they defeated, but a room covered from top to bottom in spider silk and filled with spiders. After Ulfgren stepped forward... No, was it Ulfgren? Yes.
Yes, Ulfgren.
Yes, it was Ulfgren.
Ramble.
Yes,
Ramble
after Ulfgren stepped in and divinely smote these 8-legged freaks, movie reference, go watch it, it's great. You then found yourselves confronted by what appeared to be the mother, father, some sort of horrible nightmare thing, which claimed to be the progenitor of the spiders you had just killed, and they are not all that impressed with your actions. There we go. Look at this handsome devil. And it's here we are going to continue our adventure. Also, our secret menu item has been unlocked. The dead are waking. Satori, congratulations. Please add to your character the Wake the Dead ability. Now, like I said, the Wake the Dead ability basically means that anytime you make a recovery check or are healed, you will gain... You know what? Let's say we're going to gain you half your level in temporary hit points, right?
All right.
Actually, fuck half your level. Let's go with your full level. You're going to gain your level in temporary hit points. And once you gained... Hold on. Yeah, we'll gain your level in temporary hit points, and then you and Yuri get up. And Yuri doesn't desummon when either of you go down. The only time he'll desummon is if you choose to, or if you die.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you to Anonymous Donator, you lovely, lovely person, you. All right. Beady, arachnid eyes peer at you. Skin slawed from a barely exposed face of what once upon a time was likely an ettercap, which I don't know if there's a legacy creature for ettercaps in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I will look it up, but I'm just curious, is there? They're called web lurkers now. There we go.
Unpleasant creatures.
A web lurker. Oh no, it is legacy content, so we technically don't have web lurkers anymore in Pathfinder. But yes, this is a web lurker. So you were the ones that killed my precious progeny. How delightful. It chitters as it dangles these horrifying chains that seem to attach to these pitons that are stabbed into its flesh at various locations.
So, yeah, after he says this, Ulkrin is going to sort of push his way to the front of the group and stand there before this thing. It was me that did it. Me and me alone. If you would allow these kind folks to be on their way, you and I will handle whatever business you have.
He looks at you and he looks around, each eye kind of peering at a different person. How brave. How responsible. Corlulus likes this trait in their prey. There's nothing sweeter to Corculus than to know what is precious and take it away. It sort of chokes almost instead of a laugh as he realizes that you've given away what it is you're trying to protect, which tells Corculus what he needs to take from you to get his revenge.
I see. That's your motivation. Well, it's not too late for you to repent and change your ways, of course. Allow them to leave, and you and I will handle. Hey, second chances. That's what I'm all about. Redemption.
That's fair. That's why I'm lying. It's
No,
great.
it is. It's
It's brilliant.
I
It's
am giving him
brilliant.
the opportunity to redeem himself.
This is our
and
Jehovah's
honorable.
Witness moment. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Saren Ray?
That might have played into it. That might have played into it a little bit.
All right, make a diplomacy check. I'm going to set this as a quite the DC. Just give me a second here.
Don't forget to give him a pamphlet too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
I happen
mean,
to have
I'm-
plenty of pamphlets on
so-
Tyrant Ray.
I'm not
At the
gonna
ready.
say it's impossible. It's gonna be hard,
Okay.
but hey, let's see how we go.
All right. Diplomacy. Here we go. Okay, not terrible.
Well, that's a critical failure. You can't get worse.
No, sweet. So it was terrible.
That's pretty terrible. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you know, it's a mid roll. It's okay.
It's fair. There was a mid roll, and you are trained in diplomacy, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't that mean he couldn't have succeeded though? Because isn't critical failure 10 below?
No, he could still get a natural 20.
And then wouldn't that just be a regular failure?
No, natural 20 would have made it a fail, which would have made it a success.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Which, again, like I said, this is a nightmare creature who enjoys and revels in what they do. It was the longest of shots here, but I didn't mind it. I thought it would have been an interesting thing. Anyway, he says, "You can keep your second chances to yourself." I love being me, and I love causing the suffering I do. And I don't wish to kill you. No, not yet. First, you must suffer. And then, when I confront you next, you will beg for the sweet release of death. And with that, he then, arachnophobia warning for anyone who wants to take a quick moment, just block your ears and count to 10. He then begins to bloat. His body begins to swell, and all of a sudden, from his lips bursts a swarm of spiders that crawl over his body as he slowly turns inside out, and the spiders escape all in all different directions, leaving you in a room empty without him. All right.
Are these fairly
No,
small? Can
no,
I start stomping
no.
them?
Yeah, you
That's
can
it.
absolutely
I'm
start
out.
stomping on
I'm
a few.
done. I'm done. Reese is like, I'm done. I'm
Definitely
done with
stomping.
this.
No, you have to kill them.
Fuck,
Goodbye.
no, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done.
You got big boots. Come on, help me out. And I'm like stomping away.
You're just attempting to walk back to the entrance. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Reese.
You must have seen
Spider
worse.
stomping time.
You
Now-
must have seen worse at the farm.
That's true. They are probably spied at the farm, but they're still creepy. But
Nope, I've never seen anybody turn themselves inside out before. Never.
very
Okay,
Never.
that's fair. It's a first for me too. It's a first for me. I'll admit.
All right. Now you can stomp on a few of these bugs, but like I said, there's quite a few of them, and they're basically just spread out and left. They're not in the vicinity anymore, and they're not attacking you in any way, shape, or form. This leaves you in the room unsupervised. The next room in front of you appears to be kind of like a storage room. The scene is yours.
I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. Let's just keep on keeping on, yeah?
I do like your optimism. I think we should go. Yeah, I agree. The only way out is forward and through.
All right. As you begin one by one to file into the storage space, you find that this room is quite a large and intricate place where you can see that there is just a ton of different supplies. You can see pens and quills, bottles of ink, basically stuff that a university would normally keep in great supply in order to help the students and faculty perform their administrative and studious tasks. As you look around, some stuff seems to be a little odd, almost twisted. You could see that some of the books, instead of being bound in leather, is instead bound in a skin-like dripping material with eyeballs. You can see that instead of some vials of ink, there is something horrifying floating that's fleshy in nature inside of the ink vials. It's just every now and then you just catch a glimpse of something that is not only not quite right, but also horrifying and repulsive. I would like everyone to make me a will save, please. Okay.
Yuri as well or no?
No for Yuri. Okay, Reese, you are our victim. Unless you want to use a hero point.
Let this play out.
Okay. Reese, as you sort of begin to look around and the like, now, I'm going to give everyone another clarity point if you want to keep a mark of that. I think Matt was keeping tabs of them earlier on. It might be in the player notes, are they?
Yeah, I believe we had dropped to -1, right? So we're at 0 now.
Yes. We're at
Yes.
-1. I'll
Yeah,
be
so-
keeping track as well.
Yeah, so now you're at 1. Oh, 0,
Also,
sorry.
remember, we have the scroll of hide from something. Or did we use the scrolls already? I can't remember.
Didn't we also get some potions that turn fear into bravery?
Yes, you do. You have those as well. Oh, you're not there. Sorry, I thought Grandpa Karen was there. I don't know where you went. There you go. And
two.
there you go.
There we go.
Okay. Sweet. All right. So, as you look around, the bizarreness and the oddities don't seem to bother any of you in particular, but Reese, you seem a little perturbed more than the others. As you look around, you see that there is a door right here that seems to lead you to the north. This is the way that Bertol told you to go in order to try and find Mrs. Pettipout.
Alright, if nothing's trying to eat us at this point in our adventure, shall we?
I mean, it's a storage room unless there's anything in here that we need. Let's go on.
No. Now, as you make your way to the door and go to open it, something does happen. You turn around and you notice Reese. But something is wrong with Reese. Reese, your body, from directly down the center of it, on your left-hand side, your skin disappears. And what you see is kind of this anatomical kind of, you know those science anatomical dummies to show you all the stuff, the organs and things? That's what that half of your body now looks like. You gain the frightened condition as you see yourself.
He's just staring at his hand and he's just like, what's going on?
Do we see this, or is this just something he's seeing that he thinks is...
You all see it, yeah.
Oh, schnapps. Gross.
Oh, cool. Then Satori is going to say, what in the actual fuck is that?
Now, because your clarity points are in the 0 mark,
Taking my skin.
Threna,
Taking my skin.
Yes.
you notice... Sorry, you and Satori notice that when it comes to the body, if Reese was cut like this, then there'd be tons of blood. The organs wouldn't be sitting so neatly where they would be, like there'd be muscle, but the muscle's not there either, and the organs aren't falling out. They're just kind of in place. Do you remember how when you saw the bleeding effigy in the coat room, how you were like, oh, hang on, these things don't have blood. It can't be bleeding. And then you kind of figured it out? This is the same thing. You're seeing this horrifying thing, but realize it can't be real because these things don't match up.
Can I poke him anyway? Just to make sure.
As you poke what you hope to be just, an illusion, you actually put your finger inside and slip between some of the organs as your finger penetrates inside.
Okay, cool. So she's just gonna yank it back and go, oh, gross, gross.
It's all right, Reese, man. Let's just keep moving. They're just trying to mess with us.
Moving. They've taken my skin.
It's not real. It's not real. You wouldn't be standing there talking to me if you were in this condition for real. Let's go
Okay,
now.
but that still felt gross. Whether it's real or not, that was gross.
Her finger went in. Don't do that again.
Right, and did you even ask for consent first before you
I
went
did not. I
poking
thought it
him?
was just gonna be skin.
It's gonna be fine. Just hold it together, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come with me.
Make
Reese is just rooted to the spot, just looking down at himself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make.
He's not moving.
You're gonna have to make a diplomacy check on that one. While pragmatically, yes, it's an illusion. I think Threna is experienced enough to know that
She's
doing.
also not super diplomatic.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's more. How can I put it? Social convention. What is Threna's charisma? Not their thing.
Yeah, I'm looking. Hold on.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, -1.
Cool. Fair enough.
She's very charming.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more like you would forget the social graces that telling someone who's under the effect of an illusion that it's not real and to get over it would be the equivalent of telling a very angry person to just calm down.
Yes.
It has very much the opposite effect here, and much from the
But
5
it's
you rolled.
consistent with my -1.
Yeah, from the 5 you've rolled, Reese, that does not help you in the slightest. You, as you mentioned, are rooted to the spot. I'm just going to move everyone around a little bit to sort of
Like
reflect.
at this point, he's not moving at all, right? Because like he's convinced that if he
Papa, can
moves,
you
his
carry him?
organs are gonna fall out.
Hey,
So
you know.
he's just like stood there.
Would I don't know what's on explorer's clothes. Would I have like an overcoat or a cloak or something like that?
Yeah. I don't mind that.
Okay. I'm going to take it off and actually get permission this time. You're right. And ask Reese if it's okay if I drape it over him. Out of sight, out of mind is kind of where I'm going.
He shrugs.
Worth
Yep.
a try, right? And then she'll try to just put it
Okay.
on the shoulder I can see and where I imagine the shoulder is,
Yeah,
supposed
you
to be.
swing it over, you feel the sort of wet sound as it hits the flesh on the shoulder as you wrap him up. For the time being, it seems to kind of help a little bit, Reese, but obviously your hand is still exposed, so you can still kind of see your missing flesh on your hand. But it helps a little bit.
Reese, you able to walk, or do you need to, hop on my shoulders? I'll carry you.
So at this point, Reese lets out a nervous laughter as he looks down at his 6'2" form, and your 4 foot inches.
I'm about 4.5 feet. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, and the
It-
absurdity
you know,
of
I
that
find
on
your-
top of
your-
what just happened, I think he just starts nervously laughing.
Yuri can do it. Yuri's a bit taller.
no, you just step over and you sit down on my shoulders. I'll hold your legs and carry you. I've done it with me kids. I mean, the center of balance might be a little off, but it's no big thing.
He's just like, takes a couple of tentative steps on his own, because if nothing falls out, he'll slowly follow. But we're going to get my skin back.
Oh,
You
first
can't
thing
stay
we're gonna
like
do,
this.
Probably
yeah.
come back when you get out of this room.
We are. I think it's to do with this room. We need to get out of this room.
Okay.
May I go through the door, or are we? Is something going to stop
no.
us before we finish?
Yes, it will, but I just wanted to share everyone something real quick.
Get you.
So yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. That's Karen carrying. There's Karen carrying Reese.
You're so much taller now.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
It's amazing.
No, Reese, it's fine. Reese will just slowly shuffle along behind you guys. It's not. Oh, it's fine.
Okay. As you go to leave, you hear footsteps, slightly wet footsteps coming from behind you. Behind one of the shelves, because no one actually explored this chamber, is what looks to be another version of Reese. This is Reese's other side that has Reese's bits and bobs and the like, and the other side is skinned and musculature and stuff like that. This version is silent, looks a little catatonic.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not having that.
No, is that an illusion too? Hmm?
There's one way to be sure.
Reese is slowly trying to back up. It's just
You can back up if you'd
shuffling
like.
backwards. Yeah. So until he bumps into something solid that stops him moving, he's just going to continue to keep shoveling backwards.
Yep.
He looks terrified.
Okay. Threna, you said you had an idea?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go hit it with my great axe.
Alright, cool. Yep. Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, let's roll initiative. So, boom! There we go. Starting off, we have Satori, followed by the creature, followed by Cairn, Reese, Ulfgren, Threna, and then, Logros isn't here, so there you go. Alright. Satori, you're up first.
Okay. Can I tell what this thing is, or do I have a way to see if I can tell what this thing is? Because it doesn't sound like Reese, even if it looks like half of him.
I'll get you to make me a religion check, por favor.
Alright.
All right, with a religion check of 23. Yes, that will tell you that this is, despite its appearances, not a kind of undead. This very specifically appears to be a golem, a carrion golem, or some kind of nightmare version of a carrion golem.
And do I know what the hell that means in layman's terms?
People took flesh and made Frankenstein.
Oh, okay. So I would probably see that this is more of a victim than an enemy. And I would try...
Oh, sorry. Also, golems are programmed with behavior rather than have behavior. Though, there are...
so like the Hebrew... Gotcha.
Correct. There are, however, rumors that carrion golems and flesh golems may imprint personalities.
Okay. Is there a way to... Sorry, I'm going now with what I know is our world version of Golem. Is there a way to remove the... Because I know you put the thing in its mouth.
The battery?
And all that.
No.
Yeah.
Much like many of the thing encounters in this world, there is no weak spot that instantly wins you the fight.
Right, I'm trying not to, like...
No, I get what you're saying.
Smash it until it dies. I want to see if there's a way to peacefully, I guess, put it down. So, okay.
Peacefully put it down?
Nicely?
No. I mean, again, use the usual methods. Imprison it, or paralyze it, or in some way, shape, or form incapacitate it. Yeah.
Right.
General rule of thumb, you can ask, and there's no harm in asking, but I also don't want to disappoint and say that that most creatures will not have, like, a instant win function.
Right.
Some do, don't get me wrong, some absolutely do, but they're very few and far between.
Alright, sorry, one more thing. These things right here, are they bookshelves, or are they
are
benches?
bookshelves.
What are they? Okay. Alright, so Yuri is going to come around. Oh, shit, I already forgot his movement. Hold on. 25, so...
Hang on, go back. I'll do that for you.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. You told me, like, alt and something. I already forgot, though.
Yep, so there.
Okay, so I will have to have him double move. I want him next to Threna.
So movement 1. And movement 2.
And then I'm assuming the check was also an action?
Yes, that was.
Alright, then that'll be my turn.
Okay, done.
Oh, yes, I would also like to let the group know what it is that we're dealing with.
Very well. The group has been imparted with the information you've just learned. Threna, as you've stepped forward, axe in hand, he turns and returns a very, very large knuckle sandwich directly into your jaw. With a critical hit. That is 18 points of damage. And let's roll that percentage, shall we? Oof, that is going to land the critical effect.
And I'll be right back.
Yep, no worries. Okay, crunch! The target is sickened 3. It's actually really bad. Not bad as in deadly, bad as in it's a -3 on everything. Alright, you feel your nose sort of crunch under that blow. Okay. With its second action, it is going to swat at you again. With a hit. Alright, for 8 points of damage. And with its third action is going to attempt to reach out and tear off a piece of furniture. Now, the attacks did not come very healthily, so I'm going to have to do some fort saves on you, Thraina. First one is a failure, making you a carrier of Filth Fever. The second will do nothing until you are contagious, but you have a disease. Alright, and then we go to Grandpa Cairn.
Alright. Can I make my way through my companions to get up next to my wife who just got...
Well, the only
on
place you'd go...
about that?
Okay, so the only place you'd be able to fit is here without sharing a square. Yeah. If you were to do that, you do need to tumble through hit the creature's square to get there. If you fail, you're going to be stuck in the middle of all of these guys, or both of these guys.
Okay, is that what is tumble through? Is that like acrobatics or something?
It is an acrobatics. Alternatively, you could go this way, and then this way. And that way you don't have to tumble.
Yeah. Okay, my speed is 20, so...
I can calculate it for you if you like.
Yeah, so
Right, I'm
that
back.
would be 2 actions to move there.
Yeah, it would be a 30-foot move to get to here.
Okay.
If that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
All right, very nice.
And then I'm gonna hit him. 'Cause
All
he
right.
punched my wife.
Let's do it. He did punch your wife. Your beautiful, beloved wife. Nice! Solid hit with your Titan Bane's hammer. Boosh. Alright, 14 points of damage, partially resisted by its thick hide, but still a decent chunk of damage. As we then go to Reese, still petrified, backing away from pretty much a vision of yourself. What do you do?
So, one quick question.
Yes.
So, the Titan Breaker. I don't know if this is relevant for what this thing is, but if it's a golem, does that mean it is a construct?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and so the Titan Breaker, the spirit damage that it goes through any like construct resistance to it, I believe. I don't know if that
Does it
will
say
make
so?
a difference, because it does. Let me.
Well, no, that's okay, because it took 5 physical resistance off you. So you did
Okay.
you would have done 14. So it would have taken of that 14, only 2 was spirit. So it still easily took 5
Okay.
off.
Okay, yeah. It says constructs and objects are not immune to the spirit damage, and the spirit damage automatically bypasses an amount of their hardness equal to their level. But I guess that doesn't matter because.
No, this creature also doesn't have hardness, but it's fine. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sick. Not I worry. All right, Reese, you're up.
Yeah, I think Reese is kind of like just staring wide-eyed at this thing. But he's going to continue to back away. He hasn't really got anywhere to go now because there's just like a wall of people in front of this thing also. So he's just going to back away, but I think he's just looking at it and he's just like, that it took my skin. Get my skin back. You have to get my skin back. As he's keep backing away. Yeah.
All right, pleading for their flesh to be returned. Reese takes a few steps back over to Ulfgren. In this moment, Reese, a flash of inspiration hits you. Ulfgren, he might be able to heal your skin. He's a healer, right? That's what healers do. Healers can bring back skin.
Yeah. So he's probably, as he gets up next to Ulfgren, he's probably going to maybe just grasp a hold of his arm and just say that.
Do you use your good arm or your bad arm?
I probably think he probably reaches out with both at first until he catches sight of the bad one and then just,
Puts it away.
hides that back away again. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then just grasps him with the other one. You can get my skin back, right? You can ask your goddess. She'll help. She has to help.
Yeah, so Ulfgren knows that he can't really heal skin, but he's not going to tell Reese that. So he'll just look at him and he'll give a nod, and he'll be like, I'll do my best. I'll do what I can.
You pull out your the wand that you use for like children's birthday parties. You're like, now with the swish of my wand and a magic word, your skin will come back, but only you will be able to see your true self, because what's inside matters. Reese grabs, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right?
Fucking help me! Help me! Ulfgren, it is your turn. Sorry for that little comical aside. I was just... Yep.
No, you're good. Yeah, so to try to help Reese, because Reese was already not looking great before the skin disappeared.
I know, and then he got injured, and I mean...
Yeah. So
Wow.
Ulfgren will put a hand on his shoulder and cast heal on him. For starters.
All right, your healing spell casts the blessings of Sanray across the body of Reese as the glowing flames ignite and burn. They heal and stitch up the wounds. You may drop the healing on Reese if you like.
All right, not bad, not bad.
That's beautiful. All right, 14 points of healing comes back Reese's way.
He pulls out his hand, looks at it, holds a close look down at his body. Is the skin back?
It is not back, no. Actually, make a will save. That's a good idea. Because you might believe in the thing. Nope. Nope, it's still gone.
It didn't work. I feel better, but my skin's not back. You have to take it off him. Take his skin. Give it back.
I'll go help. You just wait here. Yeah. So Ulfgren is going to do that and then move forward a little bit.
Yep. All right, you may move forward.
Just so he's not so far back.
Sure.
So we'll move up here.
Yeah. On Logris's turn, he'll
then-
move there. Yeah. Just to kind of fill that gap that you left.
Gotcha. And then with my last action, since Serena ran in and is right up front, we are going to cast. Where did it go? Guidance.
All right, guidance it is. Drop the buff, and we're good.
Oops. Let me pull that over here on you. There we go. And that's my turn.
All right, very well. We have Sorry, 1 second. All right. Sorry, super quick. I just need to take a pause. We have just an update request on the Harrow stuff. What are the Harrow cards that you guys had?
Twins and midwife.
I would say I see the midwife is pinned, so I just shared that
Okay.
pin.
All right.
Ah, thank you. I was looking for that.
All right, and I can post the twins in just a moment. It's just gonna be difficult, eh? Okay, 1 second. Nope. Okay. Fine, I'll do it this way. You won't stop me. The twins are a crown card, I think. Yes, there they are. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go, and paste that to there.
Oh, and School Your Eyes has some more info on the Harrows as well.
Twins was a $50 Harrow. Okay, so the $50 Harrow, it means that the Twins one will give you a magic item, a special power, and a magic item and special power. If you guys can fulfill that.
So reading the text, I kind of wonder if Reese has something he needs to resolve.
Okay, if you can try that, you absolutely can. Yeah, 100%. Okay, but it is currently the end of Ulfgren's turn and the start of Thraina's.
She's going to start by saying, "Oh, sure, Ulfgren, you're going to heal the imaginary wounds." And I'm like, going to wipe the blood from under my nose. Never mind, I'm fine.
To be fair, Reese was already in real rough shape and bleeding quite a bit before the skin disappearing.
Reese,
This is
darling.
true. The
Yeah.
Hellhound beat him up.
Oh, poor Reese. Poor Reese always catches the shit.
Barbarian, it's his job.
Yeah.
It's true.
Reese.
What?
I just and Thraina doesn't even begin to know what to say. She's thinking about what the possible meaning of this golem that looks like Reese and the
Weird.
illusion of Reese.
It's
What?
very weird how as soon as you ask about the Harrow, all of a sudden bloodthirsty Thraina, who was like, I charge at him and swing at his jaw with my axe, suddenly goes, hold on a minute. Maybe,
Well, yeah, no,
maybe
I'm
there's
wondering
something.
if this is
Maybe there's
secret,
something more
yeah.
to this. Maybe we should
It could
stop and
be.
analyze what's
No, I'm
happening
gonna
here.
hit him with my great axe. I'm gonna hit him with my great axe. Don't you worry.
Okay.
He just bloodied my nose and gave me diseases. The little.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. I was like, that's a very, very, very interesting transition from.
No,
from
but
getting,
I mean, she's also a pragmatist. I mean, like,
it's true.
you have to be as a soldier.
It's true. It's true. Pragmatically, you've been punched in the nose twice.
Yes, and pragmatically, I also want to get out.
It's true.
And so, Reese, can you get out the door? Is what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to soon as I find my great axe.
So many axes.
So many axes. So
Damn it,
little
where did
time.
I put this one?
I know. You'd think with the size of it and all. And I do get off guard. How bad are my wounds? Am I bad enough for vengeance?
You are at. You're at a quarter. You're in. You're at 3/4 of your health.
Okay, so not. Oh wait, yeah, no, I can do vengeance 1.
Yeah, you got the first level. You're about 3 hit points away from the halfway. Oh, nice.
I like Biddy's Reese question mark.
It's true, yeah.
He's not Reese.
So you're gonna frown at this, but I'm gonna jinx point you.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Well, yeah,
Never any joy.
No.
But Dag's got to cast a shadow.
I do. Just go away.
You're a bully.
Natural 1. Do it.
You wish.
I do. That's why I said
Bully.
it.
Why you want me to die?
I don't want you to die. I just don't want you to hit.
You're a big blue meanie. No,
Nah, it's
well,
still
you
hit.
get your wish.
That's
Oh,
still a
did
hit.
it?
Yeah, you still hit. You don't crit
Just
it,
not
but
crit.
yeah. Which honestly, with your hit damage, it's what I want, really. All right, 31 damage. Why didn't that reduce? That should have reduced.
Should have reduced what?
Your damage.
Did not hurt him?
No, hang on. You use the less than 20. Okay, so what you've used is you've used the less than 25% one, which is why you're doing 3d12.
Oh, 2d12 is what I wanted. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. 2d12 is if you're less than 50, which you're not there either.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't understand then.
Then you don't get vengeance because you're not injured
okay.
enough.
All right. So shall I roll again? My bad.
Yeah.
got
Roll. Yeah. Roll your first attack, and I'll do some adjustments just so that it's in a better order.
Okay. Yeah. It confused me. I apologize.
No, that's okay.
Does that still hit? Please say yes.
No, that does not.
Fudge. Oh no, I didn't. I get to go again.
In which case, I am going to refund my jinx point then. Actually, no,
Yeah,
I did kill a
and
natural
you-
20. I killed a nat 20. It's fine. Actually,
And,
no, I will refund it. That's
no,
what I'll do.
take it back. Take it back. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right.
None of it happened. It was all a dream.
Yep, it was all a dream. Okay, there we go. So your axes are now in order.
Yes, that's better.
All right. All right. So first attack missed, second attack missed. One more action. Was that a chicken?
No, don't
It
make
sounded
fun,
like a
son.
chicken. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you know one of those like rubber chickens that you know like that. That's what I thought I heard.
It's just getting from bad to worse. All right, now I'm gonna take a protective stance and take like a quarter step back a little bit so that I'm fighting with my husband as we were wont to do as guards. Cause
Okay.
he's the shield guy.
Okay. So if you share a square with them, you're going to be squeezing, which is going to give you penalties.
Well, no, I'm not trying to squeeze. I'm trying to take a step back, but I've got to be...
You don't have a step back is the point.
Okay, fine.
That's what I'm saying, is you are-
I'm just going to raise my great axe. It's good.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
good. I understand.
Yeah,
follow.
no, sorry. You have a divine intervention, which is what I was trying to say, which means you get to reroll one of your attacks. Courtesy of Scots and Dakota.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not only
right.
out to get you.
Yes, you are.
I am.
The intervention didn't come from you.
Ugh, alas. Oh, no, sorry. Do that at your first value, not your third.
Right, and I also forgot to hit off guard again. So
Yeah.
that's much better.
Nice. Now I'm going to use a jinx point to cancel that crit.
Oh my god. And you just said you're not out to get me. You're such a liar, Dad.
You're getting me. I'm not out to get you. It's not like I'm using my nat 20s to smack you today.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
All right.
And it's only because you haven't gotten one. You did smack me.
That's it.
And you gave me a disease. And you wouldn't
It's
even
true.
let me get the satisfaction of hitting back. That's fine. Take it away. Take it away.
You did get the reroll though.
Isn't that what I just took?
No. Now you're rerolling. So you landed a crit, and now this is the reroll.
Oh, I get it with the jinx point.
Yeah. I mean, you might get a nat 20 again.
I doubt it.
No. Wait, that wasn't your full attack. Never mind. Ignore me. Wait, is that your full attack? That's not. That's an 8. That's your second attack. Okay, hold on. Which number are you using?
The 11.
Well, why does it say
11
8? Oh, because you're sickened. That's why you're struggling.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, that was my bad. Okay.
Because you diseased me.
I-
so
yeah.
the fact that I got anything that was a crit was a miracle, and you jinxed it.
That's true. That is very
You
true.
big bully.
It's true. Man, I almost feel bad.
No, you don't.
All right.
And I would actually hate it if you did.
That's fair. That's
To
fair.
be candid.
I
Yeah.
don't feel bad. I'm actually so not that I'm glad for it, but like conditions like sickened and frightened and stuff like that, they only feel good when they work, when they do stuff. If someone rolls a nat 20, that's great, that's awesome, but like, come on, freaking, I gave you all these penalties and none of it mattered. So now it feels good. All right, Satori, you're up next.
Wow.
And you know what? You should also take it as a compliment because it means that Thraina is presently the biggest threat to my bad guys. So dangerous.
I feel so complimented.
So fierce.
So very, very complimented. I'm
I'm gonna throw a fucking divine lance at this thing.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Where are
Oh,
you going?
thank you. That's right. Kill it. Kill it.
Okay. To also reiterate, as I mentioned before, it is not undead.
No.
Okay.
Well,
roll
it's
a-
either divine lance or void warp, and I figure divine lance is a better.
Yeah, sure.
shot than
That
void
makes
warp,
sense. That makes sense. All right.
And
well,
I
let-
will miss and cry.
All right. Let's see how you go and whether or not you. Yeah. No, you will go with yours.
Sorry.
Both are fine. No, that's fine. It's fine. Both are fine. You do not have an additional effect on your fumbal. You have one more action though.
Yeah, I would like to sob. No, Yuri's gonna try to punch it.
Well, yeah, you can sob and then Yuri can punch it.
Sob is a free action, as far as I know.
It is. It is.
Okay, sorry. Is this which attack number is this for
One.
Yuri?
Oh, sorry.
Because he's
Interesting
part
question.
of me, and this is my third.
Then technically it'll be your second because you made one attack with the lance.
Okay.
And this is your second attack.
Okay.
Oh, you
Why?
saw that.
Why, Yuri? Why? All right.
All right. Okay. Reese gets to go. Now, as before, he is going to this time hit with a club that he tore last round. Gets a bit of random debris, and is going to swing at Thraina. That'll hit. Clubbity club as he smacks you for
Intercept
9.
attack.
Ooh, intercept.
Intercept that.
All right, so intercept attack means you take the damage.
Yes.
All right, so I will heal Thraina, and I will drop that on Grandpa Cairn. 15 points of damage, reduced to 13. All right, second attack. He is going to try and swing at Thraina again. All right, that's another hit. And third attack. He's going to go for it again. Because no one else has hit him. Or tried to hit him. No one's tried to hit him. But he misses. So this time... Did you?
I hit him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
Much tried.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You have hit him. That's true. You know what? In light of that, actually, I will actually redirect that attack. I'm not gonna hit Thraina for the 12. I am gonna hit Cairn for the club. Then ignore that one. Come on, behave. There we go. Thank you. All right, Cairn. Let's see how we go. Oh, that'll miss. Don't like that. Third attack. Let's go. Ah, critical miss. Don't like that either. Let's see. What's your AC?
It's 20, but it's 21 because I'm next to my wife.
Ah, very well. In which case, I'm going to burn the nat 20 on that one. All right. Thank you to IT Dude for that natural 20. As Cairn, will take 34 points of damage. Reduced to 32. Yeah, reduced to 32. And let's see how he goes. That is gonna be a nothing on the crit hit. So as he swings down, it's not that you didn't block it or your defenses were weak. The sheer weight of the object that hits your shield causes the shield to sort of crumple down on top of you, which is what dealt the extra damage here. The mass of the creature. You realize maybe carrying Reese all day might be harder than you think if this is how heavy he is. All right, Gramps, it is your turn.
There, no. Wipe the blood off. Pick his neck.
Oh no!
That's how it is, eh? All right. Out to Reese. Reese, come here and pull your skin off this fucker. And we'll take a swing at him. It's a hit.
All right.
I got to use off guard again.
Let me just check. That is not a critical hit.
Minimum damage.
All right, he takes 2 damage. Hey, look, you're the only one dealing damage at the moment, so, you know, like...
Yep.
Doing all right.
Yep. We'll see if we can get another strike on him. Nope. Remember to get off guard this time.
Nice, solid hit.
Another hit. Ooh, we went up to a 2 instead of a 1 this time.
Okay, that's 3 damage.
Sweet. And then I'll use a shielding taunt. Bang on my shield to grab his attention, which will raise my shield.
All right, he definitely has. You've definitely gotten his attention. He's definitely looking straight at you. After he clobbered you, he's looking directly at you.
All right. So can I add that +1 for my AC, or do I just need to let you know?
So if you've got a shield, if you look on your character sheet on the first page, next to where you have your shield, you should be able to click shield raised.
Yeah, no, shield raise gets me up to a 22,
Right,
but
but
I've
the
got the
buff from
+1 AC from
being adjacent.
Being adjacent.
Oh, right. Hang on, let me add a. Can you guys go to the effects?
On your combat tab, you should just be able to put a +1 miscellaneous to your armor class somewhere, and then just remember to take it off when you're not. Or you could create an effect, I guess.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, brilliant. I'm gonna actually do that now.
Hold on 1 second. There you go.
Okay, on the character effects.
Yep, so yeah, I've just put it in the character effects there. Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah. Should you put it in character effects? I don't see it.
It should be in the custom list.
Okay. On the combat tab or on system?
No. So if you look up in the top right where it says tools, there's a small person with some sparkly dots next to him. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, you click on.
I
Yep.
see.
Yep, and I've just put it in there, so you should be able to drag and drop that onto you.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll work. And if Schoolie, I can check my.
Drag and drop that onto my token or onto my sheet.
Well, either onto your sheet, anywhere onto you,
I got it.
effectively.
I got
Okay.
it.
Now I think, fingers crossed, that is correctly done, but we'll see. Okay, Reese, you're up next.
Okay, so yes, Grandpa Ken said, rip his skin off this creature. So I know I'm frightened one, but also, can I use a hero point to have my rage at this thing stealing my skin to try and overcome the frightened condition? Just because I also have an ability called Shake It Off, which generally only applies when I'm already raging, but...
Sure, yeah, I don't mind that. Let's,
I'd like to just, take a turn to, convince myself, hang on a second, this guy's got my skin. Give me my skin back!
Yes! Reese in the game. Yes.
All right. So one action, I'm going to say you're hyping yourself up / shaking it off.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're going to have you, you're kind of like...
action anyway.
Yeah, you're okay, you're doing good. Then you've got 2 more actions. What do you want to do?
So then I think I would like to... Okay, since... I'm going to take over now at this creature. I would just like to run around the bookcase at him.
Alright, how far does that take you?
I want an ability called Sudden Charge, which doesn't actually specify you have to move in a straight line, because you can do it while burrowing, climbing, flying, or swimming instead, so...
I was more meaning what's your move speed?
I'm 35 currently.
Oh, yep, then you're fine. Yeah,
With Sudden Charge, you can, stride twice and then attack.
Yep, you're easy done. Yep, you've strode twice, and you can attack if you like.
Yeah, so I think, but he's just kind of just going to grab a hold of him as if he's trying to, rip the skin off.
Alright, make an athletics check to try and tear its skin off. That'll be your crit effect.
Yeah, it's like... delete... Where is it? Yeah, athletics. Okay. Come on. Ooh, not terrible.
That's pretty good. You do have a nat 20 if you want to burn it.
If that's not enough, then definitely yes.
No, that'll be enough to grapple it. Hold on, let me double check. Let's see. Your target number is 23. Yep, you just make it.
Yeah.
But if you wanted the crit and to rip your skin back off, it's up to you.
Right, okay. Yeah, go on, we'll try that. Go for it.
Go for the nat 20. All right.
Yes.
You grab onto part of his face and part of his chest, and you just start to rip as basically you hear
my skin back.
You hear a cry of pain as the creature's skin is basically torn. This is going to be a catastrophic amount of damage.
Wow.
All right, he takes 34 points of damage without resistance. Wow. Okay, he is nearly dead. Oh wait, no, he's not. Oh, I lied. He is nearly dead, but he's not as nearly dead as I thought he was. All right, as you've torn off the skin, you don't need to put it on or anything weird or grotesque like that, but once you rip it off, it seems to just now be back and be attached to you, Reese.
Yeah. And Reese is like, oh.
And the golem now looks like kind of like just a full skinless kind of creature, like an anatomy dummy, but on both sides.
And you just hear from behind the front line there, damn, Reese.
There was a good job in there somewhere.
Good job,
Yeah.
lad.
Yeah, that is what that is. Like, damn, girl,
Yeah, exactly.
that was great.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
All right. Anything else, Reese?
No, because that's all of my friends.
All right. Ulfgren.
Let me great.
Well, actually, before then, don't forget you
back.
can... Yeah, I was going to say, you can just have that reaction as well. Like, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what he's just like, yeah. He's like looking at his hand, patting his face, you know.
There's no feeling like being in your own skin.
Yeah. Feeling skin. He's like, yes.
Beauty's only skin deep, but I like mine where it is. You fuck. That was really bad. I just went to like a place where it's like, I like my breast skin on, and then I just, yep. I went to a food.
No, we're
I want
good.
to point out I went to a food place and I was talking about chicken breasts. Don't be weird. All right, Threna, you're up. Oh, sorry, no, Ulfgren, you're up.
Yeah, so I have a question on the 3-action heal. It says that I emanate 30 feet of vital energy. Can I cast that
You may.
somewhere away so I can avoid healing the creature?
Interesting.
So basically, I want to hit this group of us up to the front line, but not the creature because I don't want to heal him.
All right. I would suggest moving to here.
It's a 3-action, so he would not be able to move.
Yeah,
in
the
that.
Oh
emanation
yeah,
of the
true.
3-action.
In which case, no, you would heal the creature. Like there's no moving your way around it. However, I will say this: the creature is weak enough that if you decided to go an aggressive action, chances are by the time it gets to Threna, you might have already killed it.
Well, because I was going to heal Threna, was the plan on this turn, but then Tyrant is nearly dead. So I was going to heal him.
That's
because
true.
He's like,
But
looks
also,
like he's about to drop.
But also, if the creature's dead, it can't do damage.
True.
And
And,
you
I
can
also
take-
know that
and you can take-
Tyrant can take damage with rings. So.
Yeah, and you can take and again, you can take all the time you need to use the healing medicines and stuff like that after a creature's dead. You know.
True.
And
'Cause I do have the
considering
thing
I
where
just
I can do it
ripped
every 10
its
minutes instead of an hour or whatever.
and considering I just ripped its skin off, there's a good possibility I'm going to be its next target anyway.
Probably.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah. The problem is I'm not close enough to attack this thing really with anything worth a damn. I could throw a divine lance. That's about it.
Do it.
Divine Lance twins, but don't miss. Like I
Right?
do.
I probably will, but we'll try it.
Well, don't forget you can also cast it at a higher level because you're thing. Because cantrip.
It's true. I can. How do I do that?
It automatically does it. All cantrips are cast at the maximum level of spell that you can cast.
Oh, sweet. All right. Yeah, so I'll try it. We'll see what we get.
Which I think is how it is works, and I have read that, but I'm playing on a table at the moment, and the DM doesn't allow that, which is so weird. Like he's making me use my higher level spell slots for casting my cantrips, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Really? Yeah.
Doesn't seem
I'm gonna
right.
hero point that. Try it again.
All right, going for the hero point. Let's see it.
Really sucks when the DM is out to get you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better.
Wow.
Did I not also literally roll one? I said don't miss, not copy me.
That was
I was
almost
trying
like
not to miss.
that was definitely a carbon copy. All right, you got one more action. Words of inspiration, guidance, even.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I could also. No, I can't do that. Never mind. Yeah, I can give guidance. I'll do it to Therina again because she's our front line who keeps hitting this thing. So I'll do that.
Thank
Well,
you.
he wouldn't know that. It's not an order in his mind. But yeah, so we'll give it to Therina again. Guidance.
All right. Guidance it is. Da-da-da-da. All right, so you get a +1 to your attack.
Let me drop it. There we go.
All right,
There we go.
done
In the
and
words
done.
of my great goddess, do not fuck this up.
Yeah.
All right,
Have to
Therina,
start
you're
a
up.
little hiding.
I'm sick. I'm bleeding. I'm really pissed off.
So pissed off.
I am really pissed off.
So pissed.
Yeah.
Here we see the enraged Therina
Right.
trying their darndest to damage.
So I'm gonna
The wayward
use
enemy.
my. Do I have? I do have a gold. I have a 20, and I want to use it.
You want to use your 20?
Yeah, I do.
What's your thing? So -3, -2 now. So give me a second here, real quick. So that would be a 1. No. Okay. Yep. No. Use the nat 20. Cool. All right. I was just seeing if there was a better place for you to use it on the second attack rather than the first, just in case you hit with the second. That might be worth it.
Oh, I kind of figured that
'Cause you'll
this
still-
was my second attack.
No, this is your first
because I
attack.
missed- but I missed on the first attack.
Yeah, but wait.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I was just
It
seeing
works
if
either way.
Yeah, exactly. I was just seeing if when you make the second attack, if you roll a nat 20, will it crit? Yes, it will still crit if you make the second attack. So you may as well try the second attack, and that way you can save the nat 20 if you happen to roll a nat 20.
Yeah. All right. What are the odds?
5%.
Well,
Fucking fucking told you.
Yes!
You're such a smartass. I hate it when you're smart.
It is far greater to be a smartass than to be a dumbass.
This is true. This is absolutely true.
You land a critical hit, and thanks to a unknown godly force, you save on that nat 20 that you were going to spend, and land your critical hit. Roll your damage.
No godly force.
Unknown godly force.
Saint Michael.
Yeah, Saint Michael of the bullshit.
All right. How did I?
Wham! With 26 points of damage, you cleave this thing straight down the middle. As it does so, both halves separate, this time permanently, and it falls to pieces. And that is us out of combat.
Oh, thank God that's dead. And I'm gonna just kind of lean against that bookshelf that's right there.
Okay. So, as for your Harrow card, which I imagine you guys want to play at this point in time, yes?
Yes, I was going to ask about that. But it got
Yes.
automatic.
Absolutely. So let's just take another quick look at the Twins card real quick. There we go. The Twins. Now, this was done when the Harrow cards were worth $50, and they come with a boon from the creature and a magic item from within as well. As long as my players can fulfill the prophecy. It's a little different how it works now, but this one was basically if my players do something to fulfill the prophecy, they get stuff. So, the Twins signals duality of purpose or identity, and can just as easily represent physical duplicates as much as spiritual or mental ones. This figure can also mean indecision, as a personal group wavers between very different options. It can also mean division in loyalties abound. The card makes a harrower wary, and can also mean the entire spread has a hidden or reversed meaning. Now, Reese's initial reaction to seeing the creature was to flee and to retreat, being cautious, being wary. That is fulfilled. Obviously, there's a physical duplicate. Reese didn't really do anything about that or to that, but taking back your identity from the physical duplicate, I feel counts towards this, so that's absolutely fine. That works perfectly. It can also mean indecision as a group or person wavers between different options, such as Ulfgren deciding to go on the attack instead of healing. We had some moments here where, again, Reese was going backwards and coming forwards. Like there was a lot of indecisions that were happening there, so I'm very satisfied that the group together has managed to accomplish this. So here are your boon and your magic powers. So boon, I'm going to give each of you a once per day ability called Wooden Double. Wooden Double, it basically allows you, when you have a critical hit landed on you, by the way, it's a spell as well if you want to look it up and just add that to your character sheet. But once per day, when you would suffer a critical hit, you may use your Wooden Double to take half the damage on the critical hit. So basically it'll turn into a normal hit. But it will be a reaction to use. So for example, Cairn, you got to keep an eye on your reactions because obviously, you depending on what you want to do, if you want to absorb damage or if you want to halve the damage, they won't stack, but that is that. So that is your boon. Now your magic item. Your magic item is going to be the heart of this creature. Now, the heart of this creature is going to come in two pieces that are both plastic. Okay? The two hearts will beat as one, meaning if two people have these hearts, well, what we're going to basically do here is say that at any point in time, you may appear physically to be the other person that has the item. So for example, if you want to say have Cairn and Thraina with these items, you can swap appearances, but also swap locations with that person after you've swapped appearances. So pretty much think of it like Cairn looks like Thraina, Thraina looks like Cairn, then as an action you guys can swap places. And then where Thraina was, Cairn is now looking like Cairn, and where Cairn was looking like Thraina, now Thraina's there. So it's a two-factor ability. One is the disguise element, and the other is the juxtapositioned power. Okay? So you've got two pieces of the heart, and each subject needs to be holding a piece of it. So who would like to hold this this magic item?
I am going to, at the moment, suggest that Reese takes them both so we can actually, take a minute to discuss it afterwards, because I know we're near the end right now. And I don't want it to be like, I got it, but yeah. And then
sure. In which case, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I more specifically right now, who would like to hold it, just so that we can have it written down on the sheets in Fantasy Grounds?
Reese.
Okay, I wrote it on the notes anyway, so yeah.
Cool. Just as long as someone has it, and that's fine. All right. With a big sigh of relief, and we are going to give some time for Ulfgren to heal, but we'll cover that next week. Our heroes take a moment. We're going to let Logres, Matt, hopefully be here next week to discuss that. I just want to go to our next scene as we sort of get out of today's session. Our heroes prepare to head into what appears to be the meditation hall. Ahead of them, the square room contains nooks and crannies of various heights, all of which appear to be in the western wall. A candle with an eerie green-hued flame seems to illuminate here, with several thin mats covering the floor near these nooks. A narrow archway to the northern wall leads into the gardens beyond, while a door stands open leading to the east. On the other side of it, you see a massive machine with reams of paper rolled into a massive drum. The candle's sickly green glow seemed to appear in the with the faces of people trying to shout warnings that you cannot see. Just, you sort of see the mouths moving, you see the frantic desperation as they try to speak out to you, but it all flickers and disappears as the flame moves. All right, what would you like to do?
creepy. Mr. Ulfgren, have you ever seen anything like it?
I'm going to guess that he has not. So he will look around and then just sort of shake his head. Can't say that I have, actually.
Where's the flickering flame thing? In this room here.
Okay. As you inspect the flames, they you can make a, let's go with a perception check to see if you can figure out what they're trying to say.
It's flames. You stare into them. That's what you do with flames, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I just need to lower that music. All right, so the thing that these creatures seem to be saying, they're yelling, shouting. Those of you who got over 19, which is just reached at the moment, can hear it say...
I would say, am I able to see them from where I am?
If you want to go in, you can. If you don't, then you don't.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you can make your perception checks.
Hey.
Nice. Oh yeah, Satori, you see it very, very clearly. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so everyone with the exception of Ulfgren and Threna. All right, you hear the following. You sort of don't hear the words. You sort of decipher the words. Soft whispers entice. Empty hands reach past the dawn. Thorns bloom in their place. I shall write that down for our chat. Soft whispers entice. Empty hands reach past the dawn. Thorns bloom in their place.
Man, it's poetry.
Doesn't really scan, does it?
Oh, I didn't say it was good poetry. Thorn bloom in their pace. They're talking about nightmares.
Empty hands, perhaps? Because they reach past the dawn. Waking nightmares, perhaps?
Your regular dreams replaced by nightmares.
It's a curious thing. I bet we'll find out.
Oh, we were done with riddles after that last place.
All right. Well, all that's left is for you to either go into the garden, or if you want to explore this room, you can.
Well, I think we should probably check check all the places, make sure there's no creepy flesh-stealing things lurking around again.
The path we were told goes north, correct?
Correct. Bertold said to go north. Yeah.
Right. Then Satori will point that out. I believe Tyrant and Tyrant were there, even though their players were not, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not saying.
So, I would say, so she'll point that out just for the sake of, I mean, we keep running into things that are trap adjacent anyway, so I don't know if we were told that path as like a path of least resistance, or that's just an easy way to get to it, so.
I just want to make sure nothing's going to come walking up behind us.
Yeah, we're just checking out this room so that to make sure there's nothing here before we go into the garden where there might be thorns.
Kelly?
I mean, I think no matter what, something's gonna eat my face, so I'm good with whatever.
Okay. So, Karen and Threna insist on going to the adjacent room. Who's going first?
Karen will go first.
Okay. Very well. Karen, as you enter, something feels wrong. Where's Karen? There you are. You don't remember the printing press looking quite so massive the second you enter.
That's a really, really big press that they got over there. It didn't look that big from the hallway. They're a little weird.
Do you want to keep moving in, or?
His token looks smaller too.
Well, if it's that big, there could be something hiding behind it. So yeah, I definitely want to look around.
All right, you start to move in and look around, and now, for those of you on the outside, nothing seems wrong initially. But no matter how close Karen seems to get to the printing press, he seems to be getting smaller.
So from the doorway, not having crossed the threshold, I perceive him getting smaller too. It's not just a sensation he's having.
Correct.
Pampa, why don't you come back to me, please?
Is that Chris getting bigger?
No, Pampa, you're getting smaller. Please come back to me.
What do you mean I'm getting smaller?
Just trust me, Pampa. Please.
Do you turn around?
Why am I getting?
Oh.
Yes.
As you turn around, you see that everyone is enormous. You're about the size of a household cat.
Oh, how cute.
He's so cute, right?
He's a weirdo.
Oh, Nan.
I love you, darling. Please come back to me.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
As you start to make your way, unfortunately, as you get closer to the door, your size does not increase in the slightest.
Motherfucker.
And that is where we're going to end today's session.
I'm gonna put him in my pocket.
All right.
Oh, you know where he wants to be.
Shush.
In your hair, where he can keep chicken wings. All right.
You could ride dog. You could have a
True.
little dog mount.
It's true, you could ride
That'd
dog.
be awesome.
So you could toss the door.
Oh. No,
All
but
right.
that made me think of, what was that knight's name in Labyrinth?
Oh, freaking, hold on. What
I
was his
can't
name?
remember, but yeah, I remember. I remember,
it-
but not this.
Pod?
Yeah.
Pod? No.
No, the knight.
Sir
The knight who rode
Didymus.
Sir Didymus, yes.
Sir Didymus.
Well done, Dag.
Yeah, I just Googled it. It's not that impressive.
That's
but
okay.
but I could have taken the credit for that. I'm not going to. But yes, no. It's this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be great. All right, and a thank you to, of course, our donators for today, as well as, of course, Schoolyeye for our things. Of course, we use his nightmare idea, which was the shrinking nightmare, which will be more of a prominent thing next week as we come into that challenge. But also, we had the unwelcomed arrival, which was the golem here. The golem wasn't. The golem isn't in this portion of the adventure. In fact, this room, I don't think actually, the storage room actually didn't have anything other than some spooky vibes. But that was fun. That was enjoyable. I enjoyed doing that. I hope you enjoyed it too, Reese.
Yes, I loved it. I've never, I think having my skin ripped off, taken off is probably, that's a new one. Of all the nightmares that you've cooked up for me in the past, I think
It's true. That's true. There's a word for it. It's called slawing someone's skin.
Probably.
Yeah. You learn something every day. All right, guys, but that's it for today. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Sorry, just saw Family IT's thing. Title for the episode, Give Me My Skin Back. It's true. That's true. I'm glad it wasn't, what was it, skin on breasts. Okay, so, man, I want chicken now, dang it. I'm going to order it. I'm going to order chicken.
I had chicken for dinner.
At least I have my chicken.
At least I got my chicken. Fucking guy, that guy. Sorry, side note, I knew Leroy while he was playing. I did, because we were on the same server, and we were both part of, like, raid clearing guilds. So basically what we were doing is we were trying to be world first raid clearers, very, very early on in the game. I wasn't in that raid, and I didn't know, like, many of the people from that raid. Well, I mean, I knew a few people from that raid, but I wasn't, like, close to them. But because they were also, like, chopping through the raids and stuff like that, we all kind of knew each other, right? But yeah, a lot of what happened with that was just like, man, how the fuck did he get famous doing this bullshit? Like, it's so fucking stupid.
Sort of famous.
Dude, we still know who he is. Kids still know who he is.
Infamous. Yes.
Infamous
That's
is probably
funny.
yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, that was just a trip down memory lane.
That's an
there.
interesting factoid.
Yeah. I was actually another factoid. I was actually an alpha tester for World of Warcraft. I was the reason why gnome engineering sucks, and why feral druids no longer have to dress like rogues. Yeah. Oh, I'm also the reason why when you attack guards in certain places, elite level 60, well, level 100 now, spawns jump into the match and beat the shit out of you. Because for the first 2 weeks of World of Warcraft on our server, because I was part of a guild which I made called the Watchers of Lordaeron. So I went to Lordaeron because I was a big fan of the story and the lore, and I said, we're taking this back for the humans. But it was also the starting area for the undead. And I had 75 people around the clock killing every undead quest NPC in the entire starting region of the undead. So on my server, you couldn't actually play undead for 2 weeks until I got a cease and desist. And then they started patching it so that elite guards dropped. So they just wiped out anyone who was killing the guards and stuff like that. So you're welcome, everyone.
Hold on, Dag.
What?
Are you trying to tell me that you're a nerd?
Crazy nerd. Oh my god. I have more interests other than D&D. I played Rising Tide, right? My Warcraft game was on point, okay? I actually, know what's really funny? I actually found out recently. I talked to a friend of mine about, like, and not someone who's that much younger than me, right? Like, I mean, like they were born 1993, okay? So I wasn't, like that old. But I was like, I've been playing games since before you were born, and I knew that. and I was like listing off some of the games that came out that year, and it was crazy because there were some of my favorite fucking games, like, you know, Toe Jam and Earl and frickin' Day of the Tentacle and frickin' Sonic 2, and, you know, I was just like, man, no, I was well into my gaming by the time we got into here, but frick, you know, like I tell people stuff like Commander Keen, Cannon Fodder, you know, fucking, there's lots of stuff that, you know, I remember growing up with. And the first Blizzard game, yeah, Myst was great. Myst was awesome, was another one. I remember there was a game, right?
Myst was great.
Yeah, there was a Blizzard game that came out that no one knows of, but it was called Blackheart, right? Oh, Blackthorn. I think it was Blackthorn. Let me just check the name. Blizzard Blackthorn. Yeah, I think it was Blackthorn. Yeah, Blackthorn. And it was like this dark fantasy game that was just crazy violent and very, very cool. If you get a chance to, look it up. Thorn is in the word thorn, but then with an E at the end. But it was a Super Nintendo game where it was basically just annihilated people, and it was a very arcadey kind of game. So I've been a Blizzard fan since, you know, for a fucking long time. And I've been a fan of Warcraft for a very long time. So yeah, nerd history. All right, we're going to leave now, because otherwise I'm going to get on a tangent. And we know what I do with those. But, guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We are going to be back later on tonight for more Gatewalkers, so stay tuned as we come close to the conclusion. I mean, potentially this could be the penultimate episode. We don't know, but it's getting there. And guys, if you are interested in joining up on any of my tables, do hit me up on Discord. We do have some slots that are very quickly flying out the window. We have, let's see, we got one slot available for Gatewalkers. We got one slot available for our Friday 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, which is becoming Hellbreakers. And we have one slot available for Wednesday. So that's 3 slots available throughout the week. So yeah, if you want the times and stuff like that, they're up on my Patreon. All of the stuff is now updated. And yeah, go check those out.
Hey, Dag, would you like a fun fact?
Give me a fun fact. I love fun facts.
I went nearly 4 decades of my life not knowing the correct definition of penultimate.
Okay, what was your
You
definition?
are the one who told me what it meant.
Okay, well, what is
I thought
your...
it was just another way of saying, like, the ultimate. I didn't realize it meant the second to last. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, there you
taught
go.
me that word, Dag.
Brilliant. I'm glad to have opened your horizons and taught you that.
Here.
Yeah, we like to teach things here and there. I always tell people this as well. Like, you always be very surprised at, like, you know, how many things you learn from just, like, storytelling and stuff like that, because I learned what a penultimate thing was from my time in film and television. That's how I learned it, because you would always have your penultimate episode, or, you know, your penultimate encounter with the villain or whatever, and that was kind of a thing as well. So there you go. All right, well, anyway, there you go. Penultimate, maybe. All right, we're going to leave. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.